Hey everybody, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk Rick and Morty, and we get a Thanksgiving special this episode, or rather, we get Rick and Morty's Thanksploitation Spectacular. Thanksploitation. Honestly, I love that term. I'm a little bit surprised. I've never heard it before. It just kind of works. I don't know whether this is the first time it ever happened, or whether Roiland and Harmon took it from somewhere else, but I dig it. I dig it. I don't know if it's making fun of any particular shows, specials in particular. Like we all know The Simpsons does great Halloween specials. We know Star Wars has an infamous Christmas special. But no, this is a Thanksploitation Spectacular. So it could be anything. Let's jump into it and find out what it's all about.
Wait, are we gonna put it back when we're done with it? Why? The only thing of value on it is the secret treasure map. The rest is just instructions for running a country, and I'm pretty sure they're online. It just
Declaration of Independence?
Morty, are you gonna be a fucking American nerd, or are you gonna be cool and steal the Constitution with Grandpa? Here, hold this while I crack the hermetic seal. Why not just use this again?
No! Oh.
Morty, you just destroyed the map and activated the giant assassin hidden in the Statue of Liberty. I'm sorry. Wait, what? Never trust the French. All right,
Never trust the French.
But now the federal government's gonna be pissed again. Way to go. And on America's birthday, or whatever the fuck Thanksgiving is.
Not the birthday. Just let's commemorate the exploitation of the indigenous. All right, so we're doing National Treasure. Whoa.
Don't tell me what I want, you anti-American piece of shit, you terrorist.
You know, you use that word so much it's lost all meaning, Mr. P.
Whoa!
Told you to stand down.
Seymour!
Might be time to look at the
Feed
terrorist
me.
in the mirror.
You want a war?
Why don't you guys just fucking get it over with?
Okay, well, thank you, Summer, but I think I've got a better option. I have to turn myself into a turkey and trick the president into giving me a presidential turkey pardon.
Again? How many times have you done this?
I don't know, Jerry. How many years have I lived here? Careful how you answer that.
But this time, the turkey wrangler's been euthanized, and the turkeys will be transported by armored military.
They euthanized the turkey wrangler?
The human eye is inherently face-blind to turkeys.
Fortunately, those Marines won't have human eyes. They'll have turkey eyes.
Why don't you two just fucking get it over with?
Careful, Dwayne. You're only vice president because I need 10% of the white vote. Initiate Operation Deep Gobble.
What world you want him rearing up in? One where some spiky-haired Doctor Who in a lab coat can change the color of the sky?
See, he's Doctor Who. More than Emmett Brown.
That world needs a few good men in a secret Pentagon lab, turning into turkeys.
You come back with that feathers, Coop.
You show him, Coop.
Now it's time to turn into a turkey. I hope
These pills contain tracking chips that identify each of you as individuals. That will be important later.
Good to know.
Gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble.
We're not turkey.
So retarded.
Search every bird. If Sanchez is here, I want to hear you gobbling.
Get out of here, you wobbleneck.
No sign of Einstein.
Stay frosty,
You
gentlemen.
wobbleneck.
I want this pardoning pipeline airtight.
Eyes on the bogey.
Well, you've got eyes on a robot.
All due respect, sir, I know flesh when I see it.
Those flesh-covered robots should buy us some time.
It's real flesh covered robot.
Jam those two radios.
Confirmed.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Will not surrender. We will not surrender.
Oh, yeah? Bring in the David Blaine box.
David Blaine box.
Damn, is that a David Blaine box?
It's a Blaine box.
Sir, we've got
Oh,
Rick and Morty
jeez.
inside the box.
Then that confirms it.
ID chips for Fincher and Rodriguez are glitching.
Sanchez. I'll deal with this bastard myself.
Sir, don't be a cowboy. You can't get reelected dead.
Are they all named after directors?
Do it!
You wobbleneck.
Here comes dipshit, right on schedule. Nothing can go wrong now.
Jesus, is that...
Oh shit, the president has the upper hand. Act like a turkey!
What? What, are you scared?
Act like a turkey!
It's Rick and Morty, you useless fucking stump humper. Sorry, don't tell 10% of your friends I called. You lose. Say it and I'll let your loser ass go.
Just pardon me, Dick.
Why the hell would
Oh,
I?
I don't know, because if I move to Canada, they'll be the best country.
I'll peck your
We already
goddamn
are.
eyes out.
Hey, back off! Blueberries! We got blueberries down! I can see 270 degrees! It's too many degrees!
Too many. Oh my
You're
god!
losing the mental game down.
Oh. The chips are down.
Roger, roger.
Yeah.
There he is.
They're gonna turn a random turkey into the president. Was it?
Hey, that's not me.
Re-injecting subject DNA.
Oh dear God. What's gonna happen?
I am the president. Hey, Gobble Squad! You got the wrong guy, you morons!
Look at this dumb piece of shit.
As for you, Sanchez, bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
What the fuck is that?
Not one.
Who?
The only thing to fear is me.
Roosevelt? Spider?
He was a guinea pig for the polio vaccine. We asked ourselves, what walks the most?
We? You're taking credit for this? We're due to return to human form any second. Then what? Then we just have to not get eaten by the spider.
Ah!
So in other words, be afraid to die. How's this for a fireside chat?
Oof, you just killed FDR. He was a monster, though. Don't mythologize him. He was a politician. You pardon us, and I'll make you human. Wrong turkey.
Some strategic
Man, the
skull.
face blindness is real.
I am selling New York to France and giving all of the money to Congress.
Now that's how you do it?
He became president today.
That's right, murmur. And when you're done,
Murmur.
give me some pan.
All in favor of turkey president.
You can't be serious.
What?
These men are, what is the word? Terrorists.
Okay, guy's pretty strong.
Mary Todd Lincoln.
Mary Todd.
Who's dead weight now, bitch?
I love that they're all just casually nude still.
What is your problem? Why do you hate this country?
I hate every country in the universe, brother. They're job placement programs for the politicians that invent them.
I get paid to protect the sidelines you sit
You
on.
get paid to make sports metaphors.
Guys, maybe you're both right and both wrong.
Shut up,
Morty.
Morty.
You little bitch. You destroyed the Constitution. You're the biggest booger eater here.
Do not talk to my son that way.
Sorry, Mrs. Smith.
Good green beans, Mom.
The turkey's raw, Dad. Shit's potato bun.
So I guess elections do have consequences.
Eat my ass, Jerry. I've seen your IRS records. You can blame me once you have taxable income.
Yes, Jerry is a piece of shit. I agree.
Guys,
President Curtis has enacted a plan to turn all turkeys in America into hybrid super soldiers.
the turkey president's got an army, an actual army, and an air force, and Marines.
Slow down, Morty. Walk us through every military service. Does somebody have a pen?
They've got Space Force and the Coast Guard.
We don't serve your kind here.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Read the sign.
He's my boss, Marvin.
It's okay. Mistrusting presidents is a patriotic duty. And that guy on TV isn't me. He's a turkey infused with my DNA.
I'll be damned. Well, I'm racist.
Makes
You
sense.
better not be here to take my man again.
Mary Lou.
I'm poor and pregnant.
And I need you. And 10% of your baby. What is a speech? Isn't it just a question? And isn't that a question too? Speeches are words. Repeated words.
Oh
listed
my
words.
God.
None of that matters. You know what does matter?
Independence
Me asking
Day.
you, will you do what I say?
Lock
Yeah.
and load!
Tonight we rise.
It's an unlicensed AT-AT. Yeah, they're flesh robots.
If you see something clucking or pecking, put a buckshot in its panties.
Kill all the turkeys. It's another genocide.
Whoa. Is
Whoa.
The crypt of the new
Yeah,
world.
we're national treasuring.
It's this country's oldest secret.
Did I see a Transformers head?
Turkey dinosaur?
America's original rulers. Then, in the 15th century, a vessel crashed. Two vessels, really. On board, our saviors.
Oh, shit, they're gonna fight.
No, wait. They love each other.
But they united over their hatred of turkeys. And what they love even more than each other is kicking
This is
turkey butt.
So messed up.
It's working! Whose side are we on?
I don't know, but we've done enough to pay for college.
Now you must choose. Fight me or stop that weapon from turning all of America's turkeys into a new master race. You dumb dipshit, Sanchez. You got your pardon.
Oh, shut up, Morty. Come on.
Let's go, bitch. So be it.
Is it true what Turkey Man said? That turkeys sleep in trees? Who the hell cares, Morty? Let's just deactivate this.
I was wondering the same thing. It's like, that doesn't sound right, but maybe.
They cracked the humanizer core and cut the blue wire. You hear me? Blue wire. Are we cool with, like, turquoise? Are you kidding me, Morty? Just cut the
They're all
damn thing.
bluish.
Shit. Oh, fuck.
Yeah! Nope, there goes the Washington Monument.
You had one job.
Wait, why are you... Is that a wishbone? I wish to explode.
The PlayStation. The winner is Shakespeare in Love.
PlayStation 2.
Hurricane Katrina.
I wasn't sure when to pull you out. I assumed you were running through your whole life.
Yes.
Mostly about
What a
PlayStation.
life it was.
Shakespeare in Love and Maroon 5.
Give America one more chance.
Kalaka, Ben Prilogag.
No, I don't know what to feel.
Feel thankful, Morty. Feel thankful.
I love how intentionally ambiguous this show is. I don't know how I'm supposed to feel. Yeah. It's just a messed up episode. Thanksgiving is dangerous territory these days because, yeah, you know, like one of the things that made America great and one of the things that they do better than almost anybody else, speaking as a close neighbor, is in a relatively short period of time, they've managed to create such a massive mythology about their history. You know, from the founding fathers to all these other historical moments and figures, they create these bigger than life heroes out of them. And of course we know that the truth is something else entirely, or at least much more complex, including the Pilgrims and the Indians and the first Thanksgiving and all of these things. So let's make the Pilgrims and the Indians warring aliens who went into hibernation and defeated the evil turkey overlords that roamed North America at the time, leaving the technology behind to make America great. Let's have Morty destroy. Let's see now. The Constitution, the Lincoln Memorial, the Liberty Bell, the Statue of Liberty, and the Washington Monument in a single episode. So, well done. Let's have Rick and the President mend things, at least for the time being. I haven't even said the fact that we have we have a turkey ray in this show. We have the technology to turn soldiers into turkeys and back again. And we have modern day turkeys hanging on to generational hate against humans. Not without reason. I don't argue that point. Seeking their revenge. Such a crazy show. I have no idea what to make of it. I mean, we have Thanksgiving in Canada, and our story isn't terribly different than the American version. But ours is more of a celebration of harvest than tying it to, you know, these were starving pilgrims that only survived because of the generosity of the native population. And it's certainly not as nearly as big a holiday as it is in the States, where it's arguably the biggest holiday of the year. More people go home for Thanksgiving than for Christmas in the States. But yeah, it's just so most of the time when I watch this show, when I finish an episode, I can't help but wonder about the minds of the creators. And I'm there yet again. And I just realized again I haven't played all the way to the post-credit scene, so I'm going to do that right now.
Coop, honey, should we get Lucky Charms or Kibble Bibbits?
You know we can't afford either.
Ivy, the president owes you.
Blueberries!
Crazy bastard thinks he's a turkey.
Well, I refuse to pay for this man's health care.
I refuse to pay for this man's health care. That's such a dark final line. Oh my god. It disturbs me how occasionally scathingly political this show is. Case in point, that final line of the post-credit scene. And the little throwaway earlier in the episode about Rick moving to Canada and that making us the best country in the world. Yeah, I almost feel weird commenting on this episode as a non-American. I feel like only Americans can talk about this one freely. Because Canadians in particular, so much of our national identity, and this comes by being neighbors to the biggest, most powerful nation in the world, is a large part of being Canadian is not being American. We hang on to the differences. And here's how you tell the difference. Because, let's face it, to the rest of the world, most people have a hard time telling the difference between a Canadian and an American. And we know the differences, and most Americans don't think about us very much because to the average American, Canada doesn't matter. To the average American, nothing outside of the borders of America matters. So yeah, if as a Canadian, my identity is tied up in being non-American, then it's hard to comment on something that's so very much a commentary on America. It's funny, but I wonder how it hits for the American viewer, which is obviously the vast majority of the Rick and Morty audience. Yeah, I'm curious. Great episode. Can't wait for the next one. Thank you guys so much for spending a little bit of time with me here today on Neil Talks. I love your comments. Thank you so much for doing all the algorithm things that YouTube loves. And until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.